morning and happy Wednesday. Well, I guess maybe it's not morning for you guys, but it's morning for me right now. I don't have anything exciting going on today to vlog for you guys, so you're just gonna see a regular old training day with no exciting things because I don't do exciting things all the time. Sometimes I just train and work and eat and do chores and sleep. And that's what we're doing today. Before I get started today, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring yet another video because they are the best. If you haven't heard this spiel yet, I don't know what you're doing, but go watch my other videos, you crazies. But Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that makes it very easy for you to create your own website. And whether that's for personal use or business use, you can completely customize it to make it your very own. They have 16 brand new templates, so you can decide exactly how you want it to look. You can also create a shop to sell your products on your website. I highly recommend that you give Squarespace a try if you guys are in need of creating a website. And you can do that by going over to squarespace.com and starting your free trial today. And if you go to squarespace.com/Jordan, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Look at that. Anyway, back to the boring day that is my Monday. I'm gonna try and get some work done while there's some peace and quiet in this household. And then Jacob and I are gonna head to the gym later. And that's kind of it. I guess I can talk about my training a little. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab my coffee. Let's go talk about my training a little bit. Like my Harry Potter mug? Classic Harry Potter, not Daniel Radcliffe Harry Potter, because we're gonna sit on the floor because I don't feel like getting my tripod out right now. And look at Belle. She's so sleepy. Anyway, so I guess let's talk about my training a little bit today. Sip of coffee first. It is a lovely Monday afternoon, and we are headed to the gym. And we have some special training buddies with us today. Hello? Are you there? Oh, someone's awake. But it's about 1 p.m. It's almost 1 p.m. We're headed to the gym. It's deadlift day.
Woo! Deadlift day.
Jacob loves deadlifts. I hate deadlifts. I don't hate them. They're just boring to me. But the weight's pretty moderate today, so it should be fairly painless. See you there. Oop! The camera fell. Oh! Oh! It fell off. It fell off the. Whoops. Okay, see you at the gym. I will answer some common questions I get. The most common question I get from you guys, or I guess the most basic question, not the most common necessarily, is how often do I train and how much time do I spend in the gym? And the answer to that is I train 5 days a week. I rest on Thursdays and on Sundays. The other 5 days I spend anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours in the gym. So I do competition training, I guess you could call it, but that's basically just like on top of a normal CrossFit routine, which is a strength component and a WOD, usually in most gyms. I do some other accessory work, and so I'm lucky enough that my head coach, Samantha, who you guys have probably seen many times on this channel. She is my friend, but also my head coach, and she provides all of the competitors in our gym with free extra programming. But basically the structure is we have a WOD, we have a strength component depending on what day of the cycle it is, and then we have like 1 to 3 other components to help us work on skills and accessory strength, yada, yada, yada. And so that's why I'm in the gym for so long. And also I'm in the gym for 3 hours every day because I like it. I enjoy training. I love training. I have fun training. I'm there with Jacob and Sam and the rest of my friends, and I like being there, and so, and I have the time to do it, so why not? There may come a day where I'm so busy with career stuff that training has to take a back seat. Again, like it did when I was working at BuzzFeed. And so I'm really taking advantage of this moment right now in which I am able to really focus on my training and hoping that it pays off. Oh, this is a good, so I just got a question on Instagram, which is a pretty good follow-up to the last question. And she says, the level you train at must be pretty hard on your body. How do you deal with or prevent fatigue, soreness, injury? Great question. The short answer is nutrition, supplements, and mobility. The long answer is recovery and taking care of your body are equally as important to all the training you do. And I'm not pushing my body to do anything that it maybe can't do or isn't ready to do. Like if something is feeling funny, I pay attention to that and I don't just do the work anyway and push through the pain. If I have to modify, I modify, because modifying one day to prevent an injury is better than not modifying, getting hurt, and then having to modify for months on end while I recover. Jacob's home. The dogs have switched spots. Surprise! Will you make me a pancake?
I'll make you a waffle.
Will you make me a waffle?
I'll make you a waffle.
I'll make you coffee.
The Keurig will make
I have to turn the Keurig on.
you. Man.
So yeah, supplements, nutrition, mobility, those are all important for recovery and preventing injury. So a few of you have now asked me about motivation. How do I stay motivated? How do I get motivated? It's kind of a hard question to answer because I think it's always going to be different for everybody. I think motivation is a very personal thing. I have two answers. One is that I stay motivated because I love CrossFit. And so when you like doing something, you want to go and do that thing every day. And so I'm not struggling to muster up all this motivation every day because I want to go anyway. So that's one answer. But my other answer is having specific goals. Like I mentioned, I am a competitive athlete, and so there's always another competition on the horizon. And so staying prepared, staying at my best, and continuing to get better for those competitions helps motivate me. So I think having specific goals like an upcoming competition for me helps a lot. So I just got one more question, and I know I said the last one was the last one, but I really want to answer this one for you because I do get it a lot on my Instagram. She asked, when should you start using knee sleeves and a belt? And I honestly don't know that answer for you. I was about 3 years into CrossFit before I even bought knee sleeves or a belt, and I kind of bought them around the same time. For me, I felt like I wasn't lifting heavy enough to warrant that kind of stuff. My lifts started getting a little bit heavier, and I talked to some people that do use them about why they use them, and my worry was that I didn't want to end up using them as a crutch. I think I just came to a point where like my lifts started getting a little bit heavier, and I realized that being proactive and taking preventative measures to protect my body was more important than like my ego about not using any equipment. I still only use my belt when I'm lifting 85% or higher. Or if I am doing something that's very high volume in a workout. Like if there's a lot of dumbbell snatches, I might put a belt on. If there's a lot of front squats, I might put a belt on, stuff like that. But when I'm lifting, I only put it on for 85% or higher. That's just kind of my personal rule. Knee sleeves, when I'm squatting, I wear them from the beginning, but mostly just because it's easier than having to take off my shoes halfway through and put them on. And then sometimes I'll wear them during burpees just to, so my knees don't get all banged up when I do burpees. It's a little bit more comfortable. But other than that, I really only wear them when I'm squatting, doing thrusters. So I've been using them both for about a year now, and I'm still trying to like stay conscious and still not lean on them as a crutch, but also you know, not be an idiot and know that they are there to protect my body. Oh, pancake. Yes. My pancake is here. It's a peanut butter Kodiak protein pancake.
Waffle.
Waffle. I keep saying pancake. It's a waffle. It is supposed to be a Death Star, but it's not. It didn't take up the whole waffle maker. Well, okay. So I answered a couple questions for you guys today, and you got to see just a regular old training day. I'm sorry that there's nothing exciting going on for me to vlog for you today, but maybe something exciting will happen next week. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you missed Sunday's video, you can watch it now. And if you want to catch up on all my other training vlogs, you can use this playlist. I'm gonna go eat this pancake.